Greetings, nerdlings, and welcome to AmalgamNation Presents World of Loreccraft, Citycraft, Ironforge Edition. Ironforge is the capital city of the Dwarves, a member of the Alliance. It is the ancestral home of the Bronzebeard Dwarves. King Magni Bronzebeard rules his kingdom of Casmodan from his throne room within the city, and the High Tinker Gelban Mechatork, leader of the Gnomes, has temporarily had to settle down in Tinkertown after the recent fall of the Gnome city, Gnomergan. The city is perhaps the most intricate of the Alliance cities, boasting many small passageways, shops built into the rock walls, great halls and cavernous rooms. The feel of the city is a bustling, rowdy and somewhat industrial one. However, it is predominantly safe-feeling and cozy. Fires roar in the hearts of the inns and shops, and sounds of smithing go on as fires roar in the blacksmithing forges, and much dwarven laughing and frivolity is to be heard. Also, unlike Stormwind and Darnassus, the city is actually a massive cavern carved into the earth by the dwarves. The ceiling and floor are both hard stone. This gives the place a sanctuary-like feel. Mainly because of the deep-run tram linking Ironforge and Stormwind City and the district of Tinkertown, Ironforge is one of the most racially diverse cities in the Alliance world. Dwarves predominate, of course, but you will find plenty of gnomes even outside of Tinkertown, and probably as many humans. This is true for player characters as well as non-player characters, since Ironforge is in the heart of the Alliance world. You will find almost no Night Elves, however, as they have long since set themselves apart from the other races. The collective frivolity of the place, the bustling and gruff manner of the dwarves, and the fantastic architecture makes Ironforge a wonder just to visit. Whether or not you have business to attend to there, Ironforge also holds the main Alliance Brewfest. History of Ironforge. Ironforge is the ancient home of the dwarves. It was once ruled by the High King Modimus Anvilmar, who left no heir upon his death, eventually leading to the War of the Three Hammers. Before the war, when the Dark Iron clan was banished from the city, Ironforge was the commercial and social centre of all dwarven clans. It is now home only to the Bronzebeard clan. Many dwarven strongholds fell during the Second War between the Horde and the Alliance of Lordaeron, but the mighty city of Ironforge, nestled in the wintry peaks of Dunmorrow and protected by its great gates, was never breached by the invading Horde. Relatively recently, Ironforge also became home to the Gnomergan refugees. After the Third War, the gnomish city of Gnomergan became overrun by trogs. Since then, a number of gnomes have settled in Ironforge, even converting an area of that city to their liking, now known as Tinkertown. The two races are so friendly that the refugees are sometimes called the Ironforge Gnomes. Ironforge is one of the most populated cities in the world, coming after the human city of Stormwind and housing 20,000 people. A marvel to the dwarf's skill at shaping rock and stone, Ironforge was constructed in the very heart of the mountains, an expansive underground city home to explorers, miners and warriors. Massive doors of rock protect the city in times of war, and lava from the mountain itself is redirected and distributed for heat, energy and smithing purposes. While the Alliance has been weakened by recent events, the dwarves of Ironforge, led by King Magni Bronzebeard, are forging a new future for the world. In the Cataclysm expansion, King Magni Bronzebeard is no longer found in the High Seat. Instead, Ironforge seems to be ruled by a council of representatives: Muradin Bronzebeard, Falstad Wildhammer and Mora Thorsan, with her infant son Fenrir by her side. In an earlier beta build, Curdran Wildhammer was present instead of Falstad. This was brought up by the notorious Red Shirt guy at BlizzCon 2010, which led to Falstad reclaiming his seat. Trivia about Ironforge. Ironforge was a cheat code in the original Warcraft strategy game. A famous pandemic happened there, although it's technically a bug. According to Thinking with Portals, a memorandum on proper portal usage, a book that can be found in Dalaran, Ironforge was flooded in 24 AD with water from Lakeshire when a mage removed the liquid filter from a mage portal. Although similar to the current version, Ironforge's layout was a lot bigger in the alpha version of the game. It consisted of multiple levels connected by bridges and stairs, 2 elevators, an additional destination for the deep run tram other than Stormwind, and a forge looking more like a power generator than a foundry. Rumour has it there was even an elevator to the Dunmorrow airfield. Before the addition of auction houses in all capital cities, Ironforge was the central hub of Alliance activity. As a result of so many players in one concentrated area, the city was sometimes called Lagforge because of the increase in latency and decrease in frame rates. Since the addition of linked auction houses in all capital cities and the fact that Stormwind is located closer to the Dark Portal and has quicker access to Northrend, Ironforge has become much more user-friendly. Thank you for watching, and as always remember, play to game and game to play.